What was the incident in your high school?
A girl fucking a dog so far.
Me making a joke that I was gonna blow up the school to my friend and someone else heard it and reported it and I ended up on the news and in jail for a day. Look up the name Breeden McDaniel Morton Revenge High School.
Y'all live in pussy schools. Our weekly schedule was bomb threat, gun threat, drug bust, teachers doing a dab with the class. Y'all need to get hard. Like the fuck.
My sophomore year of high school, 3 students made a porno behind the bleachers in the gym.
I hook up me if you find it. A chubby kid beat a raccoon with a bat.
Well, middle school, but an 8th grade girl and a 7th grade boy fingered each other in the library.
A video of a girl getting her cheeks clapped by a dog went around the school, like last week, so yet.
This kid got stabbed with a pen in the head and was bleeding everywhere. It went on the news.
One of our mentally challenged kids chased another student butt naked.
This one girl pulled the fire alarm because she didn't study for her math test and she got too stressed out. Then we had to shelter in places in one day.
During a volleyball game, a kid fucked a chick we all thought was lesbian on the volleyball coach's desk. Then the volleyball coach walked in on them.
Someone shit on the teacher.
At a pep rally this year, the junior boys basketball or something got pranked and got blindfolded thinking they were gonna make out with cheerleaders, but then they brought their moms in and the boys didn't know, cause they were blindfolded obviously. And this one kid made out hardcore with his mom and the mom didn't even stop it.
A girl in the high school tried to stab the resource officer.
Well, it's been 5 months so far and a skunk was in a trash and the janitor set off the fire alarm while I was in gym class, in winter. I live in Canada, thanks Neil.
This middle schooler posted a video of her letting a big dog rail her shit. She had all types of angles and camera work. The video was airdropped in many of our classes while the teacher was teaching.
A kid who dressed like a furry got hit by a truck running around the parking lot.
Dead is where I live. There used to be a constant gun threats. Nowadays it's just ghetto kids fighting like little kids. But about 20 years ago a kid threw up his intestines because he sniffed some film chemicals in a photo class.
Mosh pit that turned into a gang fight then turned into a stabbing.
The girls gave head behind a food vendor all the time.
Middle schoolers filmed a sex tape and airdropped it. Teacher ended up bribing a kid for it.
Dude, there's so many pregnancies, girls smoking weed in the bathroom, someone crapping their pants in the bathroom, a girl fingering herself in the class, school shooting threats, you name it, dude.
Someone lit the bathroom on fire 420 last year. Lots of black smoke.
I was the incident, that's what people called me.
In the stairway at my school there's like a balcony and a kid jumped off it for $20.
Some kids were fucking in the bathroom and they got herpes, so now we call it herpes hallway and are no longer allowed to use those bathrooms.
A boy at my school tried to take the cop's gun and the cop threw him into the trash can and wheeled him into the office.
Microwave tampon. The whole cafeteria smelled like burnt coochie.
A teacher was murdered in the girls' bathroom with a box cutter by a student.
The deer jumped through a window and they had to kill it. Rip Bambi.
Mold.
Kid made a computer battery blow up.
A kid fucked his dog. A group of kids made a music video in school about a school shooting and the cops got called. 3 bomb threats in 1 semester.
A kid threatened to blow up my school. Another kid got his hand caught in the bleachers. I fell off a scooter. I'm disabled and hurt my arm. Someone threatened to shoot up my school. And many fights.
There was smoke in the boiler room. It set off the fire alarm. Then we waited outside for hours. Then they just let us back in. Then it was lunchtime and the power went out to the whole school. They sent us all outside. No one knew what was happening. There was 7 fights. Then they just let us go home after that.
When someone thought there was a freshman that had an assault rifle in his backpack, but it was his baseball bat for practice right after school.
SCHS Fight Club.
Some kid made a list of kids he's gonna kill in a shooting.
This year a kid got to the front doors with a handgun but got arrested. A giant penis was spray painted onto the side of the school. A girl tried to jump off the 3rd floor office. And a teacher folded like a sandwich in the hallway. He had a stroke. He is okay.
Shit in a urinal.
Girl wore a furry tail to school then threatened a school shooting during the memorial assembly.
Somebody lit toilet paper on fire in the bathroom.
A person got mad, flipped a chair, then threw a table at the principal and hit him.
kid made a racist proposal, it went viral and made international news. We ended up on Wendy Williams, and now every time you look up our school on Google Maps, it's the first picture that shows up.
Freshman year, two freshman chicks got into a fight. One damn near killed the other. She ended up getting expelled and was arrested on attempted murder charges. The other girl was in a coma for about a week and had to have facial reconstruction surgery. None of us ever found out what the fight was even about. Sure was entertaining though.
Some kid rode a dirt bike through the hallways at my school.
Music teacher was taking pictures of girls' skirts. Catholic school, by the way.
Girls giving each other belly button piercings in the bathroom.
The cheese touch.
We had a genderless bathroom with stalls and 3 people had sex in it, and everyone else was smoking weed and had to be shut down third period.
Someone made a government petition to try and close the school down. What about you?
Someone made a meme account about the school and he got suspended for it.
One of our mentally retarded kids took his wheelchair down the steps.
Dude shoved weed up his ass.
Our whole school district went on lockdown for about 4 hours because clowns were roaming the city and threatened all the schools.
A Russian sub called a black person the N-word. The student said shut the hell up and got sent to the principal's office. The sub got suspended from subbing, by the way.
I got knocked out for throwing vitamin water at a guy.
The fight and blood in the gym and cafe.
Some dude shat in the toilet.
Wild.
They auctioned off pies to throw at teachers, and one girl got one for a teacher she hated and threw the pie so hard she gave the teacher a concussion.
Someone pooped on the girl's bathroom floor and a girl had explosive diarrhea and the whole wall was covered.
A computer guy hacked the Wi-Fi and got naked pics of middle schoolers.
A lady ran butt naked around the school.
During a fire drill there was a 10-minute fight in the parking lot and someone's skull got kicked in or cracked, I forgot. Security couldn't get them because everyone formed a big ass ring 8 people thick.
A public speaker came in and yelled at a special ed kid, and when everyone stood up for her she called us all jackasses. Or there was a kid who threatened to shoot anyone who called his boyfriend by his male name because he wanted to be a girl, then brought an airsoft gun to school the next day.
Shooter on campus that turned out to be a senior prank.
Teacher threw a chair at a student, got on the news.
Bruh, what? My teacher threw a chair, stapler, and a music stand and didn't even get fired. Lol, how did it got on the news? I wish mine did. She deserved it.
This girl was in a relationship with a teacher for like over a year and now he's in jail.
My school thought a portable charger was a bomb.
Bad infestation.
A girl went in the bathroom and cut all her hair off and came back to class basically bald.
I became a copycat gun threat because of a meme on Twitter, and they sent 2 patrol cars to my house.
So first of all the flipping water pipes had lead in them, and then another day someone lost their finger in a chain thingy.
Well, my freshman year someone threatened to shoot up the school, and my sophomore year someone got busted with crossbows, explosives, and all the components for an AR-15, but that actually gun, so that was a whole mess.
I got caught with weed in the hostels, and the teacher that didn't like me at all told the whole staff and even had an assembly just about me. She a whole bag of shit.
We had a motherfucker who's shit in the goddamn urinal, and the kid who found it threw up when he saw it.
School. Hello everyone, it's your boy, Candy Mirror. Sorry I haven't uploaded any YouTube poops for a while, I just don't give a shit at the moment. Anyway, I saw this post on Instagram, and since red simulators are my will to live, I thought it would be a cool idea, mostly because American schools seem to have the most shit happen in them. I was in an Australian school, so everyone could just hide in their pet kangaroo's pouches when shit happened. Everyone is required to have a kangaroo bodyguard by the Australian government. Anyway, new YouTube poop should be coming relatively soon, since I've been working on like 2 lately. Good night folks, have a nice life, and remember that when life gets you down, scream.